All right.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Beyond Celebrity Show. I'm your host, Cesar of the Peñas. That's the co-host, Miguel Sanchez.
Of the Sanchez's, of the Sanchez tribe.
Yep. Sanchez. Yeah, we here like we do every day, right? This is day what, 35?
34.
34 days in a row, y'all. Yo, thank you for with us. You know what I'm saying? Like this has been a learning experience. This has been crazy. Yeah.
Fun.
So I just posted on my Instagram and all these memories started coming back. Ariana Grande, when she went to concert, her first like live concert was at the PlayStation Theater, you know? So I was I saw the picture and I was like, let me post this. Because I'm trying to post it right before this live. And I saw it. I was like, let me post this one. So the funny thing about that one is I was like, all right, yo, Ari, when is this concert? And she was like, yeah, it's this Friday. And I was like, all right, I'm there. Anything you need, I was supporting her. So we went to the PlayStation Theater, me and a couple of my homies, we went to the PlayStation Theater and they gave us some crazy VIP joints because it was like different levels. They had people standing, they had like seats, and they had like all the executives watching her. So we had all access pass all over that thing. So I was like with her mom and I was with like her friends and stuff. And then I wanted to feel from the crowd because she sang a couple of songs and it was cool from up there from where like the family was staying. But she was killing it that I went down to the main floor I wanted to feel what the crowd was feeling because she was getting into it. And I'm standing there listening to her, bro. Blew me away. That's what I knew. I was like, I knew already, but her live is insane. Like she sings better than some people, sound like their record, but she sings better than her records, man. You know what I'm saying? Like her live is crazy, So after the show, only like 10 people stayed behind. She wasn't doing meet and greets. Like a couple people stayed behind and she ran from the back, ran to me and gave me a big hug. And she was like, how'd you like the show? And I was like, I loved it. She was like, thank you, Cesar, and gave me another hug. I was like you don't need my approval. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, all right. And then she was like, thank you for always being there for me. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. And then I was like, you want to take a picture? She was like, of course, let's take pictures. So I took that picture right there. It looked a little blurry. I'm going to show the picture. It looked a little blurry because the person that took the picture kind of hated on me, but it's all good.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I saw you post that. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it was cool, man. Like that time, it brings back a lot of memories with her, and if you go to the podcast, you can hear more stories on Ariana Grande. That was one of them, but we have so many stories with her. And yeah, man, she's amazing.
Yeah. Real quick, in the beginning, we had a bunch of people from Twitter on. They gone now. Again, the YouTube is growing. Facebook is strong. All right, so we got what's up, guys? What's up, Jimmy?
Jimmy, what's up, man? Shannon. What's up, Shannon? I love that picture, Cesar. Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I just posted on Facebook too. I just forgot to post it on Twitter. I'll post it in a few on Twitter after the show. But yeah, man, she's amazing person, amazing girl. Always wish her the best. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's been a crazy like day today, man.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, with the weather, man. That weather was crazy. I was just
like we were about to get taken away, like Dorothy, Wizard of Oz weather.
It went from torrential rains to like things were just bumping into my house. I was just like, what the hell is going on? and then it went light. It
It's a
was like
thunder,
sunny.
and then the thunder too. Like it was crazy.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
But
But yeah, man,
yeah, man, yeah.
we moving along. You know, we having amazing conversations. You know, we're almost ready.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait to be able to tell you guys everything going on behind the scenes all the time before 9 o'clock. We had few great meetings today. Yeah. Fun time.
So Miguel, what's on your mind? What's going on with you, brother?
I guess one thing I've been thinking about with this whole celebrity culture stuff is, now that they're opening up certain states, what happens, in those states? First of all, Corona, but then with the celebrities, like, do you think any celebrities dumb enough to go out now?
Nope. There's a huge fight. Nope. There's a huge fight right now between mayors and governors and stuff like that, because mayors is like, yo, use common sense, stay home, and the governors are like, we gotta open this thing up. So you can tell the pressure's coming from the top. Bro, I don't like it. I don't like this pressure that they're putting on, their citizens, man. And they like, yo, you got to come to work. It's crazy.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's the real sad part of this, man. Like, at the end of the day, they're going to open it up, and then you got to go to work and risk your life and your family's life, because now your job is like, hey, if you don't come to work, you don't have a job. That's crazy.
Yo, before I forget, what did you think about like $300 million going to like the big, like Ruth Chris? You know what I'm saying?
Now they're getting backlash though. Like, Shake Shack gave the money back. Shake Shack got $10 million.
So this is what's happening. Shake Shack was the one that blew the whistle, bro. Like, Shake Shack was like, yo, I got $10 million. I'm giving that thing back, man. Yo, I should have not got that much. So when they got it and they gave it back, they were like, yo, who else got a lot of money? So they started looking into. That's why everybody started to pop out.
If you don't understand what me and Cesar are talking about, basically the government gave grants and small loans. I mean, not small in Shake Shack's case, loans to businesses to help them through this struggle. And it was supposed to be for small businesses, like people like Cesar and us, and and they were giving these big chains millions and millions of dollars. I think Ruth Chris got up to something like that, and pretty established companies.
And the thing is, it definitely was for small businesses and stuff, but this is to keep people like the waiters and like take care of the people and keep them inside your business. You know what I'm saying? Like Ruth Chris got that money. It looked like for losses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like think
about it, right? Like you're trying to keep servers right now. You know what I mean? And servers. And think about it. Servers don't get paid hourly. They get paid on tips. So realistically, that's some bull. You know what I mean? Like.
Yep.
It definitely is. The right people lobbying for you in the government is where it's at. If you could spend 20 million to get 100, that's the way to go.
I know. It's crazy right now. It's like the Wild West right now. You know what I'm saying? And I knew something like that was gonna happen when I was watching the movements right after they passed the bill, the $2 trillion bill. The guy that was supposed to overlook where the money was going got fired the next day. The next day he got fired. So I knew that money was going to be like, woo, 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 woo. Like if you had connections, you was getting money. So yeah. But now this new one's about.
Yeah, man. This world like.
Go ahead, Mick.
Yeah, I know they're about to drop a new one, but I kind of don't trust. I mean, part of me is thinking, you got to get up a lot of information as a business to get this. And it just feels like they want that information. Like 1% of even less are going to get this loan. And it's work. You know what I mean? Like you got like me and Cesar know a woman that's putting them together. she's doing a lot of work. I wonder how many of the institutions she's doing it for are getting it. I know. I heard about one got $3 million though, but it was a school, a charter school.
No, but the process is not that hard. But we got somebody that knows around the ropes. You know what I'm saying, and how to get it. And we're doing it legally. Just an FYI. But
we didn't get $10 million for sure.
You know, but you know, hopefully, you know, mines go through. You know, I'm still in the process. I think they're waiting for this new money right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm in the process. I'm doing it. You know, it's not that difficult, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it yourself. Do it with somebody that really knows what they're doing, man, because it could be tricky.
Yeah, it's a short process because she knew what she was doing.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't like
I would not got nothing.
Yeah.
They would have been like 50 cents. You ain't getting that.
Not either. They'd be like, oh, I'm not doing this. So what's our topic today?
So
are we bringing on a guest?
Well, the guest. I'm still waiting for the guest. We had a guest lined up. I sent the information to the guest, so she might be popping in sometime soon. She is one of my favorite people in this business. You know, I've known her for about 12 years, and she worked for like companies like Entertainment Tonight, E! News. You know, but she used to be the one that was doing the story and buying pretty much all my footage, right? So we got it. We got real good. You know, we came together, and any story that she wanted, I was delivering it. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things that, you know, and the more and more you listen to me, the more and more, you know, start understanding what business you're in. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in the business, you know, treat it like school, right? And learn who you have to talk to move on up, right? And what you have to learn to move on up too. You know what I'm saying? So never stay stagnant. You know, that's one thing I never did. And she was one of the people that was helping me on my progress to making the most money I made in this business. You know what I'm saying? So she's one of a few people that I grown with and was number one, number two in the business for a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully she comes on so y'all could talk to her and she could tell her story. And yeah, man. So hopefully we could get on to that. But in the meanwhile, what's up, man?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of stuff that came up in our conversation that we can talk about today.
It's tough.
I guess not much, huh? How about this? Can you briefly talk? All right, here you go. Jimmy asking a question. Thanks, Jimmy, for the question. Perfect timing. Cesar, can you briefly talk about Radio Man and the film legend?
I think his real name is Craig. His
real name is Craig Caraldo.
Casardo. I think it's differently spelled, but Radio Man. It's funny about Radio Man. Radio Man is probably one of the most interesting guy I ever came across. Right? I'm gonna show you a picture while I'm talking about it. So Radio Man, I known Radio Man for 13 years, and he was very good friends with my you don't know, but my partner at the time. His name is Larry, and he's interesting. He's very interesting. You know, people think he's homeless, you know, but he's not. I highly recommend you guys checking out. If you guys got
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. If you guys got Amazon Prime, you could watch his story. So it's called Radio Man's. I think it's Radio Man's World. Oh no, that was our stuff. So it's called so it's called Radio Man the Movie. It's called Radio Man the Movie, and oh my God, like his story is so inspiring. You know, he came from humble beginning, like literally a homeless man, drinking and everything like that, and then he didn't want to move at a movie set. You know what I'm saying? Like he was in the middle of the movie set and he was homeless. So they was like, yo, you gotta move, man, you gotta move. And they was like, yo, I'm not moving unless you put me in the movie. And then he was like, yo, you serious? And he was fighting with all the thing. And so the star of the movie, I forgot the name of the star of the movie, but the star of the movie was like, yo, put him in the movie. Let's do it. And they put him in the movie and he killed it. He was the background and stuff like that. And ever since that day, he's been a fixture of New York films. He's been bringing luck to New York films, and he's just that guy for New York films. He has like over 150 movies that he's done or more. So we you know, I'm gonna try to get this picture for y'all. Hold on. But yeah, Radio Man, I known him for a very long time, man. He's been hold on. Here we go. So this is Radio Man. That's Radio Man with Robin Williams. So he gets autographs that nobody else gets too. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets like real like crazy autographs. Like people get like one or two autographs of like let's say like Johnny Depp, right? They probably get like 10 autographs. He'll get 100. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, Joaquin Phoenix. Nobody will get him the whole.
Yeah, I remember.
He'll get 30 of them. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll be like, "Yo, have a good day." You know what I'm saying? But people will be like, "Come on, Joaquin, come on, let me get the autographs." And they'll be like, "Nah, man, yo, Radio Man, come here, man." And then give him a hug and be like, "Yo, what you got?" He'll be like, "Yo, I got 30." And then he'll sign all 30 right there in front of everybody else like this. Nothing. You know, so yeah, Radio Man's a legend in New York. He's a legend in these streets, legend in the film world. So if you guys, I think Shannon asked if I saw the movie. I saw the movie like 10 times. You know, I went to the premiere of the movie. It was in West 4th. He had a suit on and everything. You know, we was in there just to support him. We went to the after party with him. The after party was in a West Village. But yeah, man, he's been around the world with the movie, but it's very inspirational. Radio Man, the movie. Check it out. Love it. Love it. Yeah, brother. So, I've been just thinking about like different ways to doing the business when I come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna go out there and stuff like that. I don't know. The paparazzi business, you know.
No, but like, what are some things you're thinking about?
I'm thinking as an exec now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so thinking so outside the box that I just don't look at. Like, I definitely don't feel like I'm too good to be out there, but I'm just like thinking so far away from it that I'm just like. But you know, it's like a drug. You know, once I go back out there, I'm just feeling you get in this kind of motion, and you're talking to celebs all the time, and it's like a roller coaster. Like it's like woo, like it's different all the time. Yeah, so
like
it's definitely like a drug. You know, couple guys are still going out there now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're still going out there now, and I'm just like, yo,
you gotta pay their bills. You think it's because they still need it? Like you want to do it?
I don't know if it's paying their bills because it's not like that. You know, because you literally going for one shot and that's it. So I was just like, it's so difficult. Go ahead, Shannon.
So when you're employed by TMZ, do you own everything you shoot, video and stills?
Unfortunately, you don't. You know, and that was kind of the thing that kind of drove me away from TMZ because I was getting them things that in the streets it would have been like 20,000, 30,000, like ridiculous amount of money. I was getting some sick exclusives that they were even like, damn, like, yo. And after a while, you know, I was just not I wasn't feeling them no more because I was just like, these guys are not paying me what I'm supposed to be getting paid. And then afterwards, when I started understanding what things cost, that's when I was like, peace, like I was gone, and yeah.
So you don't keep it. Basically, you give it to them, and they just put it on the show. They don't put it anywhere else. They don't sell it. They just keep it up for themselves.
So they own all rights to the video or pictures that you take while you under their umbrella, under their contract.
Wow. I guess they resell it. I mean, they don't resell it though, right? They just use it on their show, and that's it, right?
So nowadays, they give it to other companies to resell. But sometimes back in the day, it was more, they used to give it away for free. So it would be more for advertising. You know what I'm saying? Because they get so much exclusive.
Oh,
yeah. As long as you have their logo under it, like TMZ logo under it, then you could use it all day long,
Yeah. That makes sense. That's how they grew it. They grew it and they sold it for a lot of money like that. That makes sense.
This is a great story right here, Jimmy. This is a great story, Jimmy. Cesar.
All right. Were you there when Leo was on Jonah Hill pretending to be a paparazzi?
Of course I was there. That's my video. That was my video all over the world. Yeah. So it was funny because we was following Leo like we usually do, right? And he didn't know we was around. And then Leo went to go eat in the West Village. So once Leo was eating and everything like that, we was like, all right, let's just wait for him to come out. So I'm waiting across the street in the car, ducked down, and then I look to my left, I see Jonah Hill walking. I'm like, oh shit, it's Jonah Hill. And he was kind of looking around, like looking at restaurants. And I was like, yo, Jonah looks lost, And then Leo, you could see Leo and his boys like sneaking up behind him. And then Leo is like sneaking up. And then he takes out his phone and starts running on top of him like, yo, Jonah. And Jonah like falling back like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, that was a moment because you can see it all coming. I thought he was just going to punch him or something like that. Because you don't know what he was doing. But yeah, he was acting like a paparazzi and was asking him questions. And then like you could see he was holding his heart. Like he was like, yo, what the hell? But yeah, we got that on video.
And that's on YouTube? That's on YouTube or no?
I think it's on YouTube. If it's not, it will be one of these days. But it was all over. It was all over Instagram. It was all over Twitter. It was like one of the most tweet things at that time. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
You think he taped the video? He shot it, or he was just playing around? That was just funny. He actually had the video.
I think he did. I think he had like some kind of footage. I think it came out somewhere, but yeah, it was ran. That was ran like all week because it was so funny the way he was doing it. It was like a movie. It was like literally like a movie.
So Shannon asks, does TMZ offer a benefit package like healthcare, etc.?
They do. They offer dental. They offer medical. They offer. They pay for your gas, and then they give you. They start you off like at $1,000 a week, something like that. I don't know how it is now, but this is 2005, 2006.
Yeah. So no questions now, but ask some questions. But all right. So all right. Thinking about right now, what's on TV? Do you believe like people like that on Netflix now are gonna become like celebrities because everybody's just watching Netflix? Like, if the Tiger King was out right now, would he be getting papped?
Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Netflix right now has become like, if you watch TMZ still right now, all they talking about Netflix stars right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that's on Netflix right now are becoming big time stars. And not only the Tiger King, the people that was in the show, the Tiger King show, they having a reunion special soon. But I don't know if you saw that Tiger King with the dude with the missing teeth and stuff.
They all listen to you.
Doing is all good now. It's all lined up and stuff. You know,
He got the Netflix check. He got that Netflix check.
And Netflix check cleared. You know, but the only one that was missing and that's not doing the special is the woman.
Oh man, they got jokes for days about that girl, dude. There's some funny stuff online about her, man.
Yo, supposedly there's a lot of things that people have like real what's the name, like they know that she actually killed the dude, like the ex-husband, allegedly, you know, but supposedly people were like, yo, everybody knows that this girl killed him, like down there and stuff. So you're gonna see a lot more footage. You're gonna see a lot more footage, a lot more craziness popping up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it was just interesting. I've been thinking about that because I'm like, a lot of people, social media now has kind of created celebrities just off Netflix, right? So like, I was thinking, are these people is it gonna be like social media fame or is it gonna be real fame? Because like, it's not like you go and paparazzi an influencer, right? Like a social media influencer. So like, how would that work? Do you think influencers on social media are gonna end up being followed too as paparazzi or no?
You know that's a great question because right now, that Charlie D'Amelio is killing right now. And she's up to 50 million followers on
the one that
TikTok.
The one on TikTok, right?
Yeah, the one that does all the, you know.
And then she created YouTube. She got like 3.5 million subscribers like that.
Oh my
right?
God. Yeah. Yo, she's probably gonna be worth 100 million after quarantine, man. like that.
Get out of here. What is she gonna do with that fame? Because TikTok is like, you don't make money off TikTok.
Bro.
Just 50 million people having eyes.
Bro, no. She is everywhere. That Disney special the other night, they had her on that. Like popped out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So she's making,
because it's the way to advertise right now. They're using her to advertise right now.
Exactly. You know, she's the biggest online presence right now. So this is gonna be the time she's gonna make so much money.
She was in a Super Bowl commercial, right? So she must have caked on that.
Let me tell you something. If you look up her worth, Charlie D'Amelio, you look up her worth, she's worth like already $20 to $40 million, man. Like
wow.
Bro, I'm telling you, her influence is beyond just what you've seen on TikTok. And I don't get it, right? I'm not hating because I love it. Right?
It's more about, but the value, like, is she getting money like that to be?
I think her worth is that. But I think her actual money, she probably made like 5 million. I think it's like, but she definitely made millions, 100%. Because she's in, let me tell you, even the NBA All-Star Weekend, she was like one of the faces of that shit, that stuff. You know, she's everywhere, bro, everywhere. I'm telling you. At least she was.
So don't what, Shannon? Shannon's you have to come on the show, Shannon. When you gonna be on the show? You know stuff. I know you were probably a paparazzi or something, Shannon.
Shannon, what's up, man? Like, Shannon, come on the show. If you want to get on the show right now, Shannon, let us know. Let us know. We here. You can jump on for the last 20, like 30 minutes. Even if you want to be on for 5 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Just jump on. Come on. We having fun right now. You know what I'm saying? This is all fun. You know, we storytelling, you know, we're giving you guys gems that you could take back and think about, you know, right now.
I want to know Shannon's story. She got a story. Like,
Shannon
she knows a lot.
She knows a lot. You know, she's been around the block for a while. I could tell.
She's been under the paparazzi world. So, and then I remember you saying this a long time ago. You called this a long time ago.
Right.
The gamers are gonna be packed, and you see that becoming even bigger now because so many of these people become, right now they become more famous.
Let me tell you something. In the gaming industry right now, the only thing they're missing is like a real face. I know they got Ninja and they got some of these guys, but they need like a real like how Charlie D'Amelio it is to TikTok. Somebody's gonna come out of like the gaming world and they're gonna be earning some substantial amount of money because the gaming world right now is changing. It's changing everything. You know, people are getting lots of money playing video games. You know, and
I'm trying to force my sons to become like I'm like they're playing video games. I'm like, look. If you're gonna be playing, you might as well show your face. I got all the equipment for them to do it. I'm like, you got to do it because you know you ain't gonna be playing to play. Make a brand out of it. Get some money. Look at that. Ryan's Toys review. Kid makes $20 million a year.
Yo, let's get into that, right? My son watches a bunch of those shows, right? It's not only Ryan. Ryan is the head of the snake, right? But there's other ones.
Yeah.
Ryan figured out his parents are like up here.
Genius.
They literally took Yo Gabba Gabba and remixed the hell out of that thing. You know?
You're right. Yo Gabba Gabba was the joy. I love that. Yo Gabba Gabba. My kids used to watch it.
I know. So what Ryan did very well, he looked at a couple other shows. You could tell he looked at a couple other shows, and his mother's a teacher, like a real certified teacher, and his dad does videos and he does he knows how to add things and stuff like that. He's like production. He does production work. Yeah. He's a dope editor too. He edits the crap out of the videos too. So right off the top, you got a high quality show from the beginning when he was a little boy. So they were killing. And this is with everything else. You got to stack it up, and just not look at the number, no look at the views or nothing like that. You just got to be consistent and then learn from it and then keep growing from it, you know? And he did that very well. And now he got toys everywhere, right? He got his own show on Nickelodeon. He got video. Bro, he got an app. His app is nuts. Like one of the most downloaded apps. His app is like
it's a game.
It's a game. It's a game.
Yeah. I know. My sons play it.
I know. My son.
He branded. I mean, it was definitely parents. It was parents, but damn, he's killing. The branding level is 1,000 on that. No joke,
bro. Just the branding and the execution, man. Like because these kids, that's all they buying, you know, his stuff. And oh my God, he's worth like $50 million, like real money, like $50 million. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the thing about TikTok. TikTok is short form, but it has the opportunity to make people that. The difference of TikTok versus YouTube is you need to make your money outside of TikTok, like having brand deals and stuff. Where YouTube, the beauty of YouTube is you're able to do both. You're able to make money from the view and get outside brand deals. And I'm wondering why more social platforms are not doing that. Like, and I think they would get bigger if you knew you could make money off the platform. Why wouldn't you do it more? Like, I think YouTube right now is so saturated, it's hard. But TikTok has that real opportunity, you know?
I know. And what's crazy, there's a few of them. So what I saw that was crazier was there's a bunch of them together, right? There's like these like 5 families that live like, I want to say in the Utah area, and they all jump on each other's videos and they promote each other, and they all got over 5 million subscribers. They all caking, all brand new homes. Like this past year, brand new homes, you know, like mansions.
Yeah, because I mean, they're actually helping each other grow their fan bases, and if they're getting to the point where it's just, you know, right now they must be killing. Like right now, everybody's home. They must be making more money than ever, right? Like,
great.
I mean, it's interesting. Like seeing us, right? Like you had 100 million views on your channel before we started this show. But we've done this 35 days in a row. And I remember when I first started looking back at the numbers, it was like 100 views, 100 views, 100 views. Then the other day I looked and all of them are like up to like 200, almost 300 views. So imagine like a month they'd be up to 1,000, but then in a year it'd be like a 10,000, you know? So Ryan told you that stuff, like you said, your son is watching it now. My son stopped watching it years ago. So he must be having just like new generations of people just continue to give him money, man. It's brilliant. But my worry is what's gonna happen when he turns the teenage page. But I'm sure he's gonna be able to transition, man. He got the brand.
You want to hear something nuts about that? They got twin sisters that's younger than him, and they got their own show right now.
They got a Kardashian it.
Yo.
That's the killer.
Hannah, what's up, Hannah? That's homie right there. What's up, Hannah? They were saying that you were coming in broken up.
Oh, I know. My internet. Sorry, my internet's going a little crazy.
Yeah, but at least you could hear. At least we could hear you. You know what I'm saying? I know you look a little pixelated right now. You know, like it's a Pixar movie right now. But
I'm from the future, so I look like
exactly. But yeah, any other question? I know they had another question before that one. I think either Robinson or Michael.
Oh, Michael said that we should do our show earlier in the day because there's a show, the TMZ show is at the same time, and Dr. Drew coronavirus update is at the same time. I guess at 9 o'clock. I don't know about these shows.
No, I know, Michael, but you know, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Usually in the weekends, the weekends we try to do like 5 o'clock and 3 o'clock shows. But yeah, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna probably try it for 1 o'clock. I mean, everybody's home, so we probably try a 1 o'clock one soon. You know what I'm saying? Like we're definitely gonna come up with a different concept for like different days. We're probably gonna have regulars on the show. You know, like right now we got my boy Sharif that was here last week. He's gonna do workout Fridays. We came up with another name, but yeah. Yeah. It does.
I look like it?
Yeah. Yeah, so man, we just having a good time, man. Just, you know, we just want to bring smiles to people's faces, man, and have you guys out there just doing work.
That's a good question. If you can see me, what are some things you think we should do in the show? What type of people, what ideas you have for us to do? Because right now we got guests. We're trying to do recurring guests. What's some other ideas? Like, it's an interactive show. You can talk to us. What's some ideas, man? We're really trying to make this as entertaining as possible. But you know, we're also working on this every day is tough as hell. Like, I don't know if you understand. Like, I look at Conan O'Brien like kind of different now. But he got writers. We don't got writers. Yeah.
This is straight off the cuff. And they don't go live. They don't go live. They do it like at least 4 hours. They got editors, you know, people edit things and stuff like that, you know. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's what I'm talking about.
We talked about this. We were gonna do this, remember?
Yeah. So we could do that.
So that's a good one, Jay. We're gonna do that.
No, we could do that. We could do that because I definitely. Thank you, Gennaro. I love your show. You guys are too relaxed. Yeah, man. What's the name? We try to bring like we're gonna start doing books. I want to start doing books of the day too. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to bring books into this too. And like right now
about them.
I'm
all about the books. You know how I am.
I know. So right now I'm listening to. I'm not reading it. But I'm listening to Think and Grow Rich. by Napoleon Hill. Oh man, that thing is magnificent.
Classic. That's a classic.
Oh my God, just the mindset that they want you to be in, and they trying to drive you into this mindset of just just being in the moment and just living your life to the fullest. And yeah, man, like I'm all into anything motivational, but there's so many different keys. I gotta get the book because I have to write a lot of notes, and they like telling me the note to write notes, and I don't feel like writing it. So I need a book to do the outlines and stuff like that. I'm already imagining what I need from this book, because I can listen to it and then follow along with the book. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot of outline, a lot of writing, because it's a lot of knowledge from old school, Rockefeller and some of the big wigs from back then, like giving you straight knowledge, and I definitely got to start doing better notes, but I'm just taking it all in right now.
So there's a book right now I'm listening to called The 12-Week Year, and it's really, really good. Basically, it talks about treating every day like a week and planning your day out to do the most productive things. And it's just like you said, it takes a lot of notes, and because you got to basically create tasks that are based on you thinking about everything you're doing. So that book is really good, really good. So that's one I would recommend right now.
Write that book. That book is a thing too. Think and Grow Rich, and the book you said. You said the 10-hour week, something like that. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna link to them.
Okay, all right. So you guys get these books. Like if you could do an Audible on that shit is amazing. Definitely don't go outside my books. You know what I'm saying? Don't go outside my books. But yeah, man, we just.
Yeah. I'm an Audible killer.
What?
I said I do Audible all day long.
I Audible everything right now. You know what I'm saying? One of my first books that I ever got into, like with the hustling thing, was Rich Dad Poor Dad. You know what I'm saying? Like Rich Dad Poor Dad. Whew, that's like the hood classic. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that's anybody. You know
what's interesting? You know what's interesting about that guy? He has a daily podcast, a daily show like this, and a podcast. He's pretty much changing what he says in the book now, though. He's like, don't buy homes to flip and rent. He's saying like to buy into retirement homes, because he's saying the housing market is gonna collapse.
Really?
I've been listening to his stuff. Yeah. You got it's called Rich Dad Radio or something like that. Rich Dad Radio.
Link it to these to our fine fans out there.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, so I during this break, I've been like looking at a lot of old videos and going through like videos and stuff. That's why that's a perfect thing to put up videos and kind of comment on the videos, because I got a ton of them, right? Like I literally got like 20,000 videos, probably even more than that. But I gotta get my library game up too, because I got a lot of ones that I don't even think the system, the external drives fit in my computer. So I probably got to figure out how to,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we have to figure that out.
Yeah, definitely got to figure it out, because I got stuff from 2004, 2005. Like I got things that I probably get blown away that I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much stuff that I just was like, oh my God, like, oh, I did that?
We that's part of something we got to do anyway. So you have to show me the type of tapes and stuff, and I'll tell you what to get, convert them. All right.
Yeah, man. So we, just planning things out. Just trying to come up with a way to take old videos and put it into different like libraries. I got to start creating more libraries that I could go to these videos, because a lot of these drives are going down. You know what I'm saying? And I want to keep it somewhere that I can recall them at any time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been a process, but I'm up for the challenge. You know, thinking about the new Money Shot. Money Shot number 3 is coming out either Thursday morning or tomorrow night. Miguel, you got to link your TED Talk. Yo, you see, Miguel holding back, man. Like,
thanks for the plug.
Miguel holding back, man.
I'll find it right now. Thanks for the plug.
I was so proud. I was so proud of Miguel. Hold on, real quick. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh yeah, nice.
Man, I was cheering aloud.
Thanks for keeping that. I lost mine.
That's why I got this. So, yo, Miguel killed it. Miguel killed it. You know, if Miguel, if you got the link, definitely link everybody to your TED Talk. Kind of give them a synopsis of what the TED Talk was about.
All right, so I'm trying to find it, so it might be screwing.
Okay. So, yo,
basically, when the TED Talk people come to you, it's because they want you to talk about your biggest idea. And so when they came to me, they asked me about the stuff I do in the Bronx with kids and technology, the stuff I do with startups. And had a little over a month to take everything I did and come up with a nice 10-minute talk. I've spoken before at conferences and stuff, but not like at that level. Crazy. And like it was an awesome experience. I literally shut down everything I do, and for a month I worked on this practice. They give you a coach, like $1,000 a day coach for the whole time, and you work back and forth with them on your story. So I spoke about how I believe AI is going to solve poverty. And the way I thought about it was because I come from the Bronx. Notice, a culture. You see me?
You coming in broken up. So the last thing I heard was you came from the Bronx.
Okay. So, and what I recognized was how hip hop was created, and the people who created it were left behind, and they didn't benefit from it. But AI will allow people for that to not to happen ever again if people use it the right way. So that's what I spoke about, and I go in depth. But I really believe AI is not going to be the thing that comes and kills us. It was going to be the thing that kind of brings us to where we got to be, hopefully, if we do it the right way. So I'm gonna link to it. I'm fine.
Yeah. So I felt like a proud papa out there. I was like, oh my God, go ahead, Miguel. You know, it was dope. It was dope seeing, you know, not only Miguel, of course, Miguel, you know, is more. I know you guys gonna want to learn after you listen to the TED Talk. You're gonna want to learn more about Miguel too. You know what I'm saying? Because his story is crazy too, and but it was so many crazy stories over there at the TED Talk. I was like, man, like this is crazy. You know, the whole TED Talk thing was just nuts. You know, and just linking with people and just it was a dope day. That whole day was awesome.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? What's crazy is you don't know really who you're taking the stage with. It's just you go and you practice, and you're all in your own zone. Really, the people on the stage, I was like, wow, man! Like, there's a playlist of everybody that did their TED Talk with me. TEDx Talk is the difference. And it's funny that Sharif was there, right? We saw Sharif there, right?
So Sharif was there because the guy. So it was a girl that was on there, and she was talking her thing, but Sharif was training her husband that she saved his life, literally saved his life because of she did CPR, and she saved her husband's life. And I think he was out for a while, so his brain, you know, he had a little bit of brain damage, but Sharif worked them out to become like, now he's like 100%, like nothing ever happened, you know. And Sharif has been working him out ever since for years, you know.
Oh, Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Oh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah. So Friday. I'm gonna have we're gonna have Reef talk about that. You know, Sharif has more stories too. You know, he's a motivational wizard.
So J. Michael came up with a good idea for the show. I like this. You know, a contest where you just hear the audio and you have to guess the celebrity. We don't know what we can give away yet, but I like that idea.
Yeah. That's really dope. We're definitely gonna start.
So
Audible all day long or eat edible.
I do. Oh, I kind of try to replace music with Audible.
Yep.
As much as I can. So that's my trick. All right. I'm trying to go through. I think so. The Queen, today's the Queen's birthday. She turns 94 years old.
Yeah, I saw it pop up. I saw it pop up and stuff like that. Yo, you should.
So Shannon said, "Could you imagine shooting on VHS or beta back in the day, like Harvey, like these guys running around with the?"
No. What's crazy? I used to shoot in tape. I used to have a tape, and I put it in. I used to shoot with tapes. So I was there with we used to hand in tapes. Even with TMZ, we hand in tapes, and we had to write who.
Beta.
Right? Tapes. So we had to do that, and then they had to rewind the whole tape, and then copy the whole entire tape into a system until like 6 months in, we put the tape into another system, and then they used to record it and put it into the computer. But yeah, I was shooting the tape when I first started. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in there with the tapes.
So after TMZ, you were still doing tape or no?
Yeah, I was doing tapes until about 2009, 2010, and that's when they started having those video cameras that you could put the because they were still shooting good, you know. But then they came out the video cameras with the. Let me see if. Hold on, I think this one still takes the. Hold on. Look at
that. So how about the stuff you have on those? Have you converted them or no?
Yeah, they're all in external drives.
Okay.
But some tapes, I kept all my tapes. You know what I'm saying? So it's all over the house. It's somewhere that I could open something up and then they have all the tapes. I keep everything. It's crazy. It's an addiction.
No, I mean that's valuable stuff, man. You got some stuff in there, you know. So all right, we're coming up on the hour. What do you think? Any last thoughts or any last questions? I don't see anything come in. Yeah, any last thoughts or questions?
What are my last thoughts, man? Like, just stay clear from these streets, man. Like, yo, use your head out there right now because it looked like the higher governments, the president, want us to come back to work, and then he'll backtrack and be like, "Yo, I don't know though. It's up to you, but you should go to work." I'm not responsible for what's gonna happen, but go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so crazy right now.
It really you know what it reminds me of is it's messed up, but it reminds me of the military, right? Where it's like, fight for your country, but I'm not fighting for you. You know what I mean? Like he was a draft dodger, but he's like, oh, the troops. And it's like, you ain't go. And I thought your kids went, but you're pumping up everybody else to go, but you're not willing to do it, and it's messed up because I do believe a lot of poor people are going to be the ones that suffer because they're going to have to go back to work and they're going to
Yeah. Yeah, definitely the poor people it's gonna get hit the hardest, and that's sad. It's so sad right now what's going on. Not only the coronavirus is just what the have and have nots. I give it, let me tell you something. People that make money and stuff like that, all kudos, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's the distance is becoming like this now. Like you're not even getting it's getting real bad. It's getting real bad out there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I hope it's definitely showing out in real time right now. How different it is to be like in a minority kind of section, and not only minority, right? I'm not saying black, white, black, Spanish, even whites, right? Everybody together. If you're a minority, you're just not getting it, right? You're not getting the tested. You know what I'm saying? You're not living the life of these guys that has a certain amount of money and stuff like that, and just living this, way different than what we live in. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope things change, for the better. Just opportunity wise, I'm not talking about the people that just sitting there not doing nothing and then expect a lot. You know what I'm saying? Just opportunity. Give people opportunity to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And if we get the same opportunity to other people, it's on. It's on.
One of the biggest things, and this back to my TED talk, I do worry about is this thing has shifted the corporation too, right? Like at the end of the day, starting a company now is going to be harder to survive against these bigger entities because they're swallowing things up and they have more resources, right? So right now, unless it's a technology, which is the stuff we work in, it's scary to think like, the Shake Shacks of the world, they can survive this, right? So now if you were a smaller restaurant, can you go 3 months without one dime, and then like what happens to all that, right? So, and then the worker in general, it really worries me that this may be a new norm because with automation, there's going to be a lot of jobs that are going to go away. And what are people going to do? And this is where, them giving us this stimulus check, it might become a normal thing. They might have to start giving people money to survive, because if all these jobs go to automation, how are people going to pay their bills?
Unless,
right? Like,
I know. I don't even want to think the light of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep it at that.
I think about everything. All right. So wait. Jimmy has one question. One more question. You got it one in. Cesar, when celebs are comfortable enough to go out again after this is all over in the future, will you attempt to go out and get footage, or you strictly focus on new business endeavors?
I'm definitely gonna go out, especially for the first couple months. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like to go out there because I've been inside so long. But that's not my future. My future is definitely what we're doing now, and my future endeavors is gonna have me moving all over the place. You know what I'm saying? And if I gotta go to like England or go to the Australia, the thing is still moving. You know what I'm saying? And wherever I go, and I want to go get another celebrity somewhere else, I can move. I can move around, and things are still going. So, I will, especially the first month. I definitely want to go out there and just, and get things going, but the bigger picture is definitely the endeavor we're doing. That's a way bigger picture than anything I was doing before this, So yeah. Thanks, Jimmy. What was the other question?
Oh, he just said, stay safe. Better 6 feet apart than 6 feet under.
Hey,
100%. Gennaro is right.
And
so any last words?
Nah, just, man, Gennaro hit that thing in the head right there, man. Like, look out for you, look out for your neighbors, and stay home, man. Stay home. Figure it out, man. Like, with the books, right? And Sharif said this shit so well. YouTube is there, right? You can learn about anything you want on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much free content and free stuff. Like, if you want to learn about something, reach out and go learn that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the time. You'll never have this time ever again to just sit home and figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So
also all these colleges are giving away a lot of their stuff for free. I just saw like a happiness class for free. I think it was Harvard or something like that, giving a free happiness class. There's all kind of stuff right now. Nobody should be bored right now. There's unlimited amount of things to do.
So I know for sure I'm gonna try to bring in. I know I was trying to bring in Pablo today, but I forgot to call him. But Pablo, I didn't know Pablo was knows a lot about mental health, right? So I'm gonna bring, So I'm gonna bring Pablo in tomorrow. Hopefully he wants to come on, and he's gonna talk a lot about mental health, and we could talk about different celebrities and what could have helped them, what could have saved them.
I like that.
And give advice to everybody that's out there right now going through what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna talk to Pablo tomorrow morning and really, hopefully he wants to come on.
Sounds good, man. Looking forward to it. All right, so thanks everybody.
Thank you. Keep watching.